Welcome back. Let's face it, nearly every woman is self-critical about her body, and our next guest is an advocate for helping women embrace their curves and get rid of body image issues. Joining us is Lauren Glazer from Australia. Nice Aussie in the house.
Hello.
Thanks for coming. And listen, you're so colorful and have such a, I mean, it's no surprise that you're an ambassador and an advocate. And tell us about how this all came about. Is it based on your own personal struggles?
Sure. Well, it's funny you mentioned my brightness, my clothes, because that's actually been a real choice, a conscious choice of mine. I used to wear so much black and things that were flattering, and I still like to wear things that are flattering, but I was just like, hell's no, I get one body and one chance. Yeah. I'm going to like celebrate it and wear fun things that I've always wanted to, and I'm not going to wait till that
Which
day.
has got to be very liberating.
Absolutely. You know the waiting till I'm good enough or thin enough to wear that.
Which you're never going to
You're never going to
get there. So I mean, I imagine, you know, this happened very organically to get involved in this movement. I mean, did you go through a lot, and why, and what kind of influences affected your confidence about your body?
Sure, great question. Growing up, being a young woman, I really specifically remember high school and just feeling like completely unlovable because I was overweight, which started a cycle of dieting, extreme dieting, and losing 20 kilos and gaining 20 kilos at a young age, maybe more. And it came to a point, I think, when I hit my 20s, and I was just like, I'll use good language. Like, I'm not doing this. Yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Like, this is not happening. And I think also meeting my partner, who I'm currently with, really helped me see, like, the first time we met, he sort of cuddled me and touched my stomach, and he was like, I love this. And I was like,
wow. And you're like, of all of these years that
you love this?
Like, if you could only, like, tell your childhood self that I'm going to find someone that loves my curves, I wouldn't have worried about all of these diets, right?
And you know what? The message I'm sending is not, oh, it's okay, some men think that, you know, women with curves are great. Who cares? Men, women, whatever you are, whoever, whatever sex you're into, I'm speaking to everyone. You know, it's... the focus for me is health and well-being, and so it doesn't exclude losing weight. It doesn't exclude putting on weight if that's what's best for you. It's just like, let's bring the focus back to our well-being and stop this
beating ourselves up
cycle of beating ourselves up because we're not that exact figure.
And there's that song from Sunscreen, you know that song Sunscreen, and it's like, you look back at your pictures and you know, you'll forget how good you really looked, and you're never gonna, I'm blanking, I listen to the song all the time, but you're not as fat as you remember, something like that,
you're
right?
Not as fat as you think you are.
Right, exactly. So tell us about the body image movement. I know this was started by someone else, but you're an ambassador.
Yes, I'm an ambassador for the movement. Her name is Taryn Brumfitt. And she always mispronounce that. She's awesome, and she's just an Aussie woman. She was a mum, and she went through her own struggles after she had kids, and she's actually released a movie called Embrace. And if anyone has a chance to watch it, it is incredible. And she went around the world exploring why women hate their bodies, why people hate their bodies, and she goes through the fashion stuff and all of those things. But ultimately she went on her own journey after she had kids and decided to become like a muscle person.
And you, because we're running out of time, I want to get quickly to your poem. Sure, I mean, you're a musician, but poetry is in your heart, so...
For sure. Poetry is in my heart, and I decided I wanted to stand up for this message, and I've written a piece called This Is My Body Art.
All right, let's listen to it.
Sure. We compare. I've got a bit more than she has there. We fix, we alter, we fall, we falter, we deprive. Less chocolate, less cheese, less cake, less carbs, less nutrients, less love, less connection. We starve. But not this skin suit wearing soul. I am done with living in a time of body war.
Go like a bone, girl. You're going to influence so many people with that.
Thank you. Thank you. Really,
best of luck.
Thank you. I urge everyone to just really look at themselves and love themselves as they are, because that's where any change comes from.
If you feel love, you are love.
Exactly.
Right? Well, thank you.
Thank you.
And you're doing great work. And coming up next, a new play